guys, welcome back to the channel, and as you can see we're back in Guernsey after a month away on our back to the road tour, as it were. Absolutely brilliant to be back on the road for a month. And today we're showing you Carsington Water. Not quite as good as we'd have hoped because we had such bad weather. There was rain, there was wind, it was 40 odd mile an hour, but we made the best of what was a beautiful sight. So we'll start with showing you our pitch. We'll show you Carsington Water itself. We'll show you what happened when we went potholing in Derbyshire, and we'll also show you the site itself, followed by a rare occasion for us, which was pub grub at a beautiful pub just down the road. So come with us and see how we got on. This is our pitch at Carsington Water. Absolutely beautiful. On the left hand side you can see over the lake, but the pitches are a little bit shorter. So we're here. Lovely pitch. And a lovely view over the fields and through the woods. Can't be bad, eh? We had such plans for the Derbyshire Dales, but the weather didn't play ball. But we did take you round Carsington Water, well, sort of apart from the car, apart from getting out and getting wet, but hopefully it shows you a bit of what it's like, and it is beautiful, and you can actually see it from the site. But take a closer view. It's two sites. One is Millfields, which is really just a car park and beautiful views, and then the visitor centre itself, and some motorhomes parked. Not quite sure they were meant to be there. So this is Carsington Water. The site overlooks it. We're actually parked on the other side of the site, but the view's beautiful anyway. But if you go round, you can see a motorhome up there, and that's the site. And there's a footpath that goes from the site straight down here. Severn Trent owned. It's a reservoir, obviously. I think they have a number of activities on the water. Sailing, you can see sailing boats over there. Lots of ducks around and geese. I'm never too keen on getting too close to geese. Don't mind the ducks. But it's lovely. Stopped raining. It's a bit dull. That's Carsington Water, and you can see there are walks through. Nice big car park. This is one of two. This is Millfields Visitor Centre, and then the main Carsington Water entrance, I believe, is further on, and that's where they have the various activities. It's very nice. This is a visitor centre at Carsington Water. Picnic area. It's not the day for a picnic today, that's for sure. Children's playground.
Still well used though.
It is still well used. The kids are still off school for the holidays. It's a shame it's not a better day for them. You can just see the end of the lake there. It is quite extensive. Motorhome parking here. And I think it's probably official.
No, it's a coach parking.
Oh, does it? Oh. Yeah, you're quite right. It's coach parking. Being used by motorhomes. It's a better view of the water. Obviously boats and things here. I think these ones are for hire. They all look so identical, lined up. Little island in the middle there. It's quite nice actually, with the mist in the background. Yeah, looks like they do paddle sports, whether that includes stand-up paddleboards or not, I don't know. Windsurfing, sailing. And then we've got the fishery ticket office and cycle and mountain bike hire. Bit of everything. Another view over the water. I'm actually quite liking it being wet and misty. This appears to be the main visitor centre. You do have to pay for your parking here, but the first 15 minutes is free, so our little walk around or drive around shouldn't cost us anything. Severn Trent Carsington Water Visitor Centre. It's a very nice building actually. Let me look around this way. Back to the car before I get too wet. As I said earlier, we had plans for the Derbyshire Dales, so despite the weather, we set off in our little up to go touring around the beautiful, beautiful countryside. But instead, we went potholing. There's lots of holes in the Derbyshire Dales, and they're not all underground. They're stuck on the side of the road, courtesy of a Derbyshire pothole. You can see it's not the safest place in the world to be stuck, and this is what the Derbyshire pothole has done. You can see all of the phenolic stuff all coming out, and it's split the wall of the tyre. AA say they're going to be with us shortly. It's a very beautiful place to be stuck. Just our blooming luck. It's not the safest of spots. Can't really get out of the car and get behind a barrier because next to us here is an electric fence. So the advice they've given is put your seatbelt on. We'll update you, hopefully, when they arrive.
Impressive.
Yeah, just shows our position. Another one coming the other way. AA were due 1 minute ago, but I guess you can't hold them that closely. Here's another big wagon coming. They all seem to have calcium products on them. There's a big lime works back there. I think that's where they're coming from. Bit intimidating. There's the AA van. Coming to our aid, going to put a temporary wheel on it, try and locate the right tyre and get us on our way. Let's hope so. Prettiest view of the tyre. Well, we got a little break in the weather, and the Carsington Water site has got probably one of the most beautiful walks around the site I have seen. Now this section is quite long. That's because the dog walk or the footpath is long in itself, and I got out my wellies. It had been very wet, so I needed them, but what a beautiful walk. Now this is quite long, so if you want to skip, you can do. Skip to the pub, that's what we did a while afterwards. But It is beautiful. And if you've got a dog, or if you just like walking and you like birdsong and peace and quiet, what a lovely walk this is. This is the view from our pitch at Carsington Water. All across the Derbyshire Dales countryside. There's the van. Lovely view. The squirrels and birds and things in the trees, as you would expect. Thought I'd take a wander now the sun's come out. And today I have got my wellies on because it has been quite wet. The pitches are all nicely set out. They're all relatively random, or done so that it looks that way. That's the facilities block, so we're very close to them. And apparently a burger van's coming tonight. The menu is by reception, so we might take a walk and take a look at that. There's a walk all the way around the site. That goes up to more pitches further up there. But I'm going to go through the dog walk. It's not just a dog walk, it is a footpath all the way through. So let's see what this is like. Beautiful view over the fields there. Quite a decent path considering how much rain we've had. Although I will keep my eyes open. Let's dodge these trees. Get a clearer view over the hills from here. Lovely bit of sunshine now. A few sheep in the fields. There's been a lot of pheasants as well. Back to the path. Dodging tree roots, I don't want to break the neck. They've got 6 wardens on this site, 3 couples. Quite a big site. There's another set of steps there which goes back up into the site, but the walk does continue right on the edge of the site. So I think so will I. The woods are quite thick here. Can't see any of the vans at all. Just hear the birds. Seems the track turns up now from the edge. Follow it round. Still quite clear where it is. It's just a little bit more in the woods as opposed to on the edge of. Oh, and then we go back down to the edge. Right back up through the trees now. Leaving the field behind. It's quite a steep track behind me. I'm hoping my wellies are up to it. We'll give it a go. Actually, probably best if I show you where I'm going, not my pained face as I try and walk uphill. There we go. Oh, the trees are different up here. Really pretty. Everything's so fresh. Bit muddy here. Appears to be a option here. Walk back through the centre. One track there. And we've still got a dog walk sign here, so I'm hoping, yeah. This is still the dog walk. Bit muddier up here. Try and walk on the edge a bit. Very pretty. Just stopping to catch my breath. You can see through the woods. You can just see one van anyway. Gives you some idea of perspective. This appears to be almost the high point. A little tiny bit more up. Another view down at the vans through the woods. And the walk continues. And as we're coming around here, you start to see the lake, Carsington Water Reservoir itself. It's quite large. Those sheep have got a good view. And hopefully you have too. It's much easier. I'm going downhill now. You need to be a bit careful underfoot though. View across the water there. There are islands in the middle of it. Oh, that looks like somebody's house. What a beautiful spot to live. It's a very good dog walk. It's not just a token effort. And the trees are so tall. We'll continue walking whilst trying to stay upright. We're now approaching the main part of the site. You should be able to see vans in the distance there. As we're back amongst the campers. Well, not quite, but almost. People are still arriving this afternoon. It's Thursday, so I guess for a nice long weekend or something. These pictures here have a lovely view of the water. More choices. I can go up and back onto the site, or I can continue. I think I'm going to continue and see the full extent of this walk, especially as it's going to be wet and windy tomorrow, so I'm going to make the most of it while I can. I'm quite low down now. That indicates to me that probably going to be going upwards again shortly. but the view of the lake from here is lovely. See the vans at the top there? They'll have lovely views. Won't be the same from here because I'm not so elevated, but the view from up there I'm sure is super. The walk still continues, but I'm going to go back into the site itself now. Nice view of it from up here. That's the reception and the entrance. So I think there was another loop on the dog walk, which would loop all the way around the bottom of the site and come out here by the entrance. The usual dog bins, or I should say dog waste bins. Don't put your dog in it. Just going to see what this burger place has to offer this evening. Gourmet beef burger, gourmet cheeseburger, chicken burger. I can feel a gourmet cheeseburger and fries coming up myself. Just a look back at the entrance. It's quite a long driveway up to it, all through the trees. Nice big car park there if you've got any visitors. And according to this plaque here, it was opened in June 1984 by the chairman of the Countryside Commission. And at that stage it was called Blackwall Plantation Caravan Club site, now known as Carsington Water. There's quite a few empty pitches, but quite a few full ones too. You'll see it's nicely laid out. This is one of the service points, including a dog wash. Probably need that for my wellies. But this is also where the motorhome service point is. Right here you've got your grey waste and your black waste, and obviously the filling up of the drinking water there. And the black waste lid looks okay. Not caked up with stones, we should be fine with that. So we'll walk on back to our pitch. Our grass pitch is here, next to a little children's play area, but they're not in use at the moment, given the time of year. And there are ample hard standings, so it's not really necessary. So back by the facilities block now, some lovely primroses here. Dog park, hooks on the wall, keep them where they should be. Rubbish area, Elson Point, wastewater, and along here you've got men's and women's facilities, baby and toddler washroom, dishwashing area, and fresh herbs. There is also a laundrette the other side of the facilities block. And here we are, back where we started. As you know, those of you who followed us, it's been a while since we've been back on the road, and it's also been a while since we've been to a pub because of Alan's operation and the long recovery period that's proved to be the case. So we take our first visit to a pub, and I'm so excited. We've got pub grub, a steak and ale pie, and it was a really nice evening. Come with us to the Knockerdown.
Okay. Oh, this is very brave. I'm going to comb the hair. I'll have a walk. Should I?
Maybe. No, you're not. You're not. This is the burger van that's here tonight. We've been waiting for it actually, but we've now decided we're going to go out for some pub grub. So we'll let you know how that goes. So we're heading out for some pub grub.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, we'll see. We're aiming for a pub which is, oh, I don't know, about 2 mile away, would you say, Alan?
Could be.
Called the Knockerdown. And it's a free house. Apparently it's supposed to be quite good. They've got all the menus and what have you in the information centre. So we'll let you know what it's like. Just coming up on the Knockerdown pub. This is where we're going.
First pub since my operation.
It is the first pub since its operation. Oh, it's a very messy bit of video, this. Quite a decent sized car park actually. It looked tiny from the outside. Where are you going to pop her?
Motorcycles only. Seems good to me. It's a bit like a bike, isn't it?
No. It's quite nice. There's outside area there. Not favourite for today, that's for sure. They've obviously got camping as well. I think the entrance is that way. Up this ramp. This looks better. Oh, this is exciting. Smash it. Yeah. Oh, look. I was just looking at the specials board.
What have we got on that?
Well, the pie is chicken and ham pie. And they got a ribeye steak.
You don't have to make that.
That might be nice. There's the view from the pub restaurant. Beautiful. So here with your Sunday lunch. There you go. John first. Oh, steak and ale pie.
Oh, has it got that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right there. There you
Towards, guys.
I reckon we are.
Yeah, what can I get for you?
Could we have the sherry camembert as a starter? And we're both going to have exactly the same,
Yeah.
which is the steak and ale pie.
Is it good?
Lovely.
Yeah, that's good.
And they've just recently changed it, so it doesn't come with the puff pastry lid anymore. It's like a proper pie now.
Oh,
Before it was like a bit like a stew with the lid on it.
I don't like
Whereas
it,
now
no.
it's all in short crust, it's really nice.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Great
Come with
fillings
fries.
as well. The chunky chips.
Perfect.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah.
Lovely.
very
Thank
much.
you.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so exciting. Cheers, sweetheart. That looks nice. It's nice when you get the proper glasses and everything. It's just so special. I did it again. I'm too old. It did happen. It was a beautiful camembert started to share. Believe me, it was. I remember this time. Steak and ale pie. We've both gone for the same actually. I think we're very hungry. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed Carsington Water. I'm sure with the weather with you, it is absolutely glorious. One of the prettiest sites we've ever been on. And we thoroughly enjoyed it despite the weather. So hopefully so did you too. Please subscribe, press that like button if of course you did, and join us next time when we go to the Cotswolds. Cheers.